Hello YouTubers, my name is Nivea with Twistykinks, and I am coming at you just to do a really quick video about a new hair dryer that I just got. So when I purchase hair dryers, and this is a handheld hair dryer, okay, we're not talking about a hooded one or one with a little bonnet that goes on your head. We're just talking about a basic handheld hair dryer. Okay, so my issue with handhelds is that you really don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but you don't want to be too cheap either, okay? And as you can see that I have natural hair. So my hair was previously braided into 2 cornrows. It had been that way for about a week. I took it down, puffed it out, and so this is what I have right now. So my hair is actually kind of soft instead of it being matted and looking like, buckwheat, because I've slept on it. So that's a good thing, and the reason why I say that is because depending on the type of hair dryer you're a kid, you want your attachments to be able to handle your hair type and your hair texture regardless to what state your hair is in. So I had a handheld hair dryer that I've had for years, but it didn't come with attachments, and trying to find attachments to go to it was always troublesome, okay? And so I always wanted to get a hair dryer that had all of the attachments that I needed in one box, and that is not easy to do. Okay, usually it has the comb, it has the directional airflow, and that's just it. You got to buy your diffuser separate. You got to buy a different type of combs separate if you're trying to do a blowout or something of that sort. So I just wanted to let you know what I found. I finally found a hair dryer that has all the components that I want in one box. And guess where I got it from? Walmart. Yes, I did just say that. I purchased it from Walmart. I didn't go to Ulta Beauty. I didn't order it on Amazon, although you probably could. But I just happened to be in Walmart and I saw the box, and because it had all the components, I purchased it. Now, let me tell you one other thing as to the reason why I purchased this. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Red Pro. Red Pro makes all type of hair products, flat irons, blow dryers, rollers, probably a multitude of other things. You name it, they got it. But this is my handheld by Red Pro, okay? And I call it Red Pro, but it's actually Red Kiss by Kiss, and their instruments usually have Pro after it or it doesn't. Usually when it says the Pro, I can pretty much feel comfortable in what I'm buying because it's good quality, okay? So when you look at this box, you'll see that it has 4 attachments with this hair dryer, and that is not common. Usually you get this comb right here, and you get the directional airflow, and they call it a patented straightening comb attachments with an air concentrator. So that's what this one is, the air concentrator. And then these are the hair attachments for straightening out the hair. And I'm really excited to come to you and talk to you about that, because it's something different with this box that is different compared to normal hair dryers when you have a straightening attachment, okay? So this is the Tourmaline Ceramic 1875 Pro, okay? I don't really get off all into the numbers, all right? It has a 2-year warranty on it if anything should happen. It has the Tourmaline ceramic technology. I'll get into that a little bit later. I just kind of want to go over components of this hair dryer. So I've already taken the hair dryer out the box, okay? And I haven't used it yet, so therefore it's still wrapped in a plastic. And so this is what the hair dryer looks like. It's pretty sleek in design, actually. And then I love it because it's red. And then you see the little red logo there. You have controls here, which are basic. You got cool, warm, and hot. You have your off button. You got low flow as far as the air, and then you have high flow there. And then this button right here has a snowflake on it. You can't really see that, but just know it. And that's for a cool shot, okay? The cool shot is when you're trying to close the cuticles on your hair so that your hair can have shine when you get through blow drying it, okay? You have your vent on the back. this actually comes off if you later on need to replace the vent or clean it out for whatever reason. And then you have your prong here with the reset button, which is pretty common. Okay, so what I am excited about are the attachments. So these are all my little gadgets. Whoopsie. These are all my little gadgets. And yes, I'm going to go into those individually. All right. So this little gadget right here is your air concentrator. So it blow dries the air directly where you're trying to shoot it instead of it going all over the head. It's more concentrated to the one area that you're trying to blow dry at that time. So if you have sectioned off your hair and you're blow drying and you're trying to just blow dry this one section right here and you don't want the rest of it to dry out before you get to it, it'll just focus on this area right here, which is pretty standard and normal on most hair dryers. Okay. And so then you have this little gadget right here, which is the straightening comb. Okay, most hair dryers come with one of these. They come with the straightening comb, they come with the air concentrator, or it's one or the other, if not both. Alright, but I want to point out something. This is made of very sturdy stuff. Okay, it's that heavy duty plastic. It's not that cheap stuff. And I'm going to show you how you could tell if it's the cheaper hair dryer attachments or not. So you see that this is the comb right here. You can see the teeth and everything on it. You'll notice that the teeth in this are actually kind of thicker than most straightening attachments. Alright, and I'm going to give you a moment of silence so you can hear this. Okay, so I know you're like, what's she doing? When you buy a hair dryer and you have one of these, you can tell good quality teeth, okay? Because it has a denser pitch when you do that right there. The cheaper stuff has that higher pitch, and when you do this, it's probably one of the teeth will probably break right then, and the teeth are a lot thinner, and usually those straightening combs have pointier teeth for some odd reason. So when you actually go into the scalp, it kind of hurts a little bit because those teeth are pointy. But these are rounded off real well. They're kind of flat on the tips, so you don't really have to worry about that happening if you were to actually hit your scalp or anything with the comb. Okay, now this little boy right here is the diffuser. Okay, the diffuser helps to add volume to certain type of hairstyles that you're trying to do, especially if you're doing like a wash and go and you want that volume specifically at the root but not anywhere else. And I haven't used this yet, but it looks pretty good. Okay, you have long teeth on the outside, short teeth on the inside, and then you have your airflow vents on the little round piece, and then these teeth also have openings on the inside where the air comes out of that as well to give you that added volume for what you're trying to do. This attachment came with this, so you know that it fits easily onto your hair dryer. It is very difficult when you buy a hair dryer and you don't have any of these components, because usually it don't fit when you're trying to put it on. Okay, and that can be a problem. Now my favorite piece that I'm going to go over is this bad boy right here. And I know you're like, well, hey, didn't you just have that? This is different. Okay, this was the one thing, the new piece in this box that I really like. This is your basic straightening comb attachment. This is the new version straightening comb attachment. Yes, the teeth are wider set apart, as you can kind of see there. I'll hold these up side by side so you can see what I mean. So you can see the teeth in this one are wider apart, so you can get through the hair a lot easier. Okay, and then the teeth are a little bit thicker than this one also. But you can see the redness behind this. It has small red teeth down in here. This is actually for straightening natural hair. That is the reason why I bought this, because I am so ready to try this gadget right here with this hair dryer. I haven't used them as of yet, so I can't tell you yay or nay to if it really straightens well or if it doesn't. When I get through with this video, I'm going to be shampooing my hair, and I'm going to be using this attachment right here to give you really good idea as to how it worked on my hair. So stay tuned for that video. But I think that was pretty much it. Yep, that was pretty much it. You know, everything else is pretty simple, your basic hair dryer. But I just wanted to show you this with the new attachments and everything else as far as what came in this box. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I'll come back to you with more information about this, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.